Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with February favorites for more lifestyle and some spiritual. And I'm going to jump right into this, and I'm going to start with my lifestyle as usual. And the first one may seem kind of strange because it's just spirals, but y'all, with Easter coming up, I thought these would be so cute. They're pastels. If you do Easter baskets for any of your granddaughters or daughters, these are so cute, and they're Easter egg colors. You've got the purple, pink, robin's egg blue for spring. Is this yellow? Yeah, like a real pale pastel yellow. Hold on, I don't have room. Orange and a mint green. And when these came in, I thought those look like Easter eggs. Those would be so cute sitting beside an Easter basket. So anyway, wanted to show you these if you are doing any Easter baskets. And then my next one is something I have on. I got this top from Amazon. I love this so much that I've ordered more in a lot of different colors. And I love the neckline of it. Then I love that on the side, it's split like that. So you can tuck in part of it. You can tuck in the whole front of it and leave the back out, or you could tuck all of it in. You know, it comes down far enough that you could tuck all of it in. I'm going to untuck it for you so you can see. This would also be cute just out with shorts or skinny jeans. This top is so comfortable. I was very pleasantly surprised with how much I love it. This is, I think, apricot. I ordered one in stone, and I think a black one, maybe black, and I think white. So I have more coming in. It takes a while to get them, but very comfortable and cute. So anyway, okay, I have a ton this month vlogged around the house, and I'm going to start that now. We're going to start over here with something that I really love. I got quite a few Ugg blankets for myself for Christmas and then gave them as gifts also. I love my Ugg throws. I'm going to come over here and show you my Ugg throws. Then we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to go kind of all over my house. Let me step back. These are my Ugg throws. They are pretty big and substantial. They are shockingly soft when you feel them, especially this one with the really cute tassels on them. They all have the little leather Ugg logo on them. And look how long that is. It is a substantial size throw. Perfect for the end of a bed or, you know, to snuggle up on the couch. This one, and hold on, I'm going to show you the stitching. Like it's loosely stitched but furry, so my fingers will come through it. I usually keep it thrown over a chair in one of my guest rooms, and it is so cute. Then this one this is a sweater material, and it's got these fat tassels. And again, just huge. It's huge for a throw and really cute over. Mine is a king-size bed, and it will fit all the way across it. So love this. And this is more of a sweater material, but nice and substantial, thick. And it just feels very well made. Then this one down here is not as big. Hold on, it goes from there on this chest. Hold on, I'll back up. That's how big that one is. And this one is also shockingly soft. When you feel it, you can just feel that there's a difference between this and, just some Joe Schmo off the street. And the back of it is real suede-y. It is so soft and comfortable. This one I love to take into my living room at night when we're watching TV. So anyway, loving the Ugg blankets, and I'm going to link what I think are these. It's hard to tell online, but I'm going to link what I think are these Ugg throws and some others that you might want. My next favorite is the Alexas. I have set these up all over my house and lost a week of my life. I love them so much. Okay, I'm going to show them to you. I have this one in my bedroom. It's the Echo Show That's the 5-inch. And at night, it gets really, really dim. And it's just like, it probably gives out the light of an old alarm clock. Okay, then in here, in this room, and thank you to Ellis for Living for being my advisor on the Alexas this week. That is my Dot, and I have that in here in the den. And then over here, I could have just used one for this area, but I wanted two, so I did two. And then this is the Echo Show 8-inch. I think this is gonna be perfect. Elle loves these for pulling up recipes and whatever she's doing in the kitchen. And I thought that sounded like a great idea. Okay, what do I love these for? So far, of course, the lights. I have different groups of lights I turn off and on through the house. The Christmas tree, yes, I still have my Christmas tree up. It's about to come down, but I turn off and on my Christmas lights. I love it to shop on Amazon. I can tell her to buy things and she'll go through my buying history and pull things up so fast. This morning I ordered eye drops, MSM. Haven't ordered those in 2 years. And so I didn't have to look for them. She found them for me really fast. You have her add it to the basket and then she buys it for you when you tell her to. Oh, she controls my TV. I can tell her to turn on my dish, my TV, my Fire Stick. I can say play Netflix. And then right now we're watching The Walking Dead. I can, make her play that. I love her for so many things and I haven't even figured out everything yet. Okay, then we're gonna go back in the bedroom. And I have one that I feel kind of stupid even telling you about, but I'm going to. Because if I didn't have these, you might not either. When I was doing all my smart plugs and plugging those in, I wanted to kind of clean up my plug area. So I ordered this. I think it's like an extension cord plug extender. It's got a 4-inch cord. There's my smart plug plugged into it, but it also has these down here. It's got the USB ports, so you can just plug in the USBs, and it cleaned up so much around here. I've ordered another one for, some different areas of my house to clean up my little plug areas. I love having the USB ports. Again, so late to every party, but I love having the USB ports down here, and then the plugs. And this one was $15 and it's black, so it doesn't show a lot. And I really love that. Y'all, I have a couple of favorites from my kitchen. And the first things are these salt and pepper shakers that I saw on Ellis for Living a couple of weeks ago, and I thought they were so pretty. Okay, she loves them for the cracked pepper. And I have not even tried the pepper, and I already love them. I just love the way they look. I thought they were sleek and attractive and a nice size. I believe those are 6 inches, and I just like the way they look. So I can't wait to try the cracked pepper in them because Elle loves that. So gonna give me some cracked pepper, but I already love them. I thought they were so attractive. Okay, and then the next thing are Quest protein cookies. I'm not crazy about their bars, the ones I've tried, but these Quest protein cookies, it is 16 grams of protein, 5 net carbs. That's pretty good. 1 gram of sugar and 11 grams of fiber. Okay, this is the peanut butter chocolate chip. My favorite is just the regular chocolate chip, but they were out of them. What I love so much about these is the texture. They're very cakey. If you like a cakey texture, you will love these. I do taste the protein in them. I will tell you, if you don't like a protein taste, I can definitely taste the protein. I still love them. I love that they have 5 grams of net carbs. It's 11 grams of fiber in there. So that's nice too. Hold on. And they are sweetened with erythritol. Now I do usually eat these as either a big snack or a small meal replacement. That's 220 calories. If you still are like me, like a dinosaur, and still count your calories. But I love those Quest bars. Okay, and then my last thing in the kitchen is this Pellegrino. And this is just a mineral water, but I have fallen in love with having mineral water for a little treat. Like it's kind of like a pick-me-up. The fizz of it just makes me feel more energetic and alert. I will tell y'all, I don't drink anything except coffee and water, and that's a lot of flat. I love the fizz of a Coke, but I don't drink Cokes except maybe twice a year, but I love the fizz. So I will get a Pellegrino. Sometimes I will put a lemon in it. Sometimes I'll just drink it, just straight mineral water for the fizz. I will tell you, a couple of months ago, I tried the Perrier with grapefruit. That was really good too. But lately, yeah, I'm just picking up just the plain Pellegrino. So loving all of these little kitchen products. Okay, and that is all of my regular lifestyle. And now we're going to go into some spiritual. And as usual, if you're not spiritual, you can click off now, but thank you so much for visiting me. And I'm going to go on into my spiritual. Let's see. I'm going to start with some journals. If you have been with me, you know I love these little leather journals. But as I've been using them, I've noticed if I pull any pages out, it kind of loosens the whole thing a little bit. It makes it a little more fragile. And so I wanted some that I could pull pages out of. And I found some by Salt and Light that I love for prayer journals or making lists. And it's just a cute little spiral. And I just love it. So anyway, at the top, it's got a place for the date, the prayer request, and then down here, answered prayers. I haven't really used that. I just kind of write people I need to check on, prayer requests, and then when one gets answered, I put a little A. I don't know. I love this. It's like a prayer journal, a little spiral, a prayer notebook by Salt and Light. And I think the only place I could find this was at Mardell, but I'm linking it down below. Okay, then I have a couple of things, at least one, maybe a couple of things that I'm vlogging around the house. So we're going to go in the living room real quick, and we're going to vlog a little. Okay, next, I wanted to show y'all these little plaques. I bought 2 of them by 12 Stone Art. These are the first things I've ever had by 12 Stone Art. And I can't remember what size they are. They have a bunch of different sizes of these. They have this size. They have smaller squares that are more like little cubes. And then they have them like long and skinny so you can stack them like that. These are beautiful. And you can get a lot of different kind of scriptures, a lot of different scriptures on it. I loved this one, Psalm 145:18. The Lord is near to all who call on him. That's one of my favorite themes. Any scripture that talks about how the Lord will draw near when you seek him, when you call on him, I loved that. And then I have another one that is in here in my living room. I was going to show you, and I love this scripture. I'll show you what it looks like up on my shelf. It says, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. So I loved that one too. So these little pieces from 12 Stone Art, I will definitely get more of their things, for sure, the coasters. Okay, the next ones, I'm very nervous to tell you about these because they mean so much to me. They will definitely be in yearly favorites, all-time classic favorites. And I'm going to start with, I think, the radio series I'm listening to. It's on Audible. It's not radio. It's on Audible. And it is a series by Dr. Bill Creasy. Bill Creasy is a retired professor from UCLA, and he teaches the Bible. He does an entire 7-year study, verse by verse, of the Bible. And on Audible, you can select each book. That's how I'm doing it. I think he does broader studies like the Old Testament, the New Testament, or maybe just the Bible. I'm doing book by book. Okay, it's a 7-year Bible class. It's verse by verse from a literary standpoint. He is a Christian, but this is taught from a literary standpoint. He teaches about the cultures from the Bible, the lives and educations and families of the people in the Bible, the wealth or poverty of certain areas, the politics of the area. It is so interesting. He just kind of broadens your view of the Bible because we have a narrow view. You know, we have a few people we're talking about. He blows that up and he talks about the entire region, the politics, everything that's going on. He also takes classes to the Holy Land, so he's been over there. He's been to all these places and has seen them. And he'll describe what it was like then and what it's like now, if you go over there now. One thing I thought was very interesting that he talks about a lot is what made the Promised Land so promised, so coveted, so great. You know why? Yeah, it was beautiful. It was milk and honey and a lot of vegetation, a lot of livestock. It also was the center of all the trade routes. From all directions, trade routes were coming into the Promised Land. That's what made it so wealthy. That's why Solomon and David, that's where their wealth came from. The trade that was in there. People came through with spices and gold and silver all the time, and it came straight through the Promised Land. But anyway, he is so interesting. I put a headphone in and I have him on more often than not. Definitely linking him down below. Okay, my next one, y'all. I am so nervous to talk to you about this one because I love him so much. There's no way I can do him justice. And that is the Essential Tozer. This is the Essential Tozer collection by A.W. Tozer. If you've never heard of Tozer, he was born in the 1800s. He was a preacher, and he died in the 1960s. And he is one of the most amazing authors I have ever read. I will tell you, this is full of how to have a heart for God, how to have a heart for worship, how to love him more, how to feel him more in your life. Tozer spent his life worshiping God to the exclusion of the people around him. He wasn't very social. He thought about God. He dreamed about God. God was his life. So that's what his books are. You know, how to worship better, how to love him more, and just full of the deepest wisdom. So I'm going to read you some parts of this. Okay, I love this one. It is wonderful how small things look when you are up high enough. You always know that you're losing altitude when things begin to get big. When fields get the size of postage stamps, you are really up there. When they begin to get a little bigger, you are losing altitude. You look at your watch and say, we're going to land. The further down, the bigger things look. And the higher up, the smaller. I recommend to you concerning a big problem facing you, rise above it. Take off and get up there above it. Okay, I loved this one too. God is infinitely more concerned that he has worshipers than that he has workers. Unfortunately, most evangelicals do not share this concern. For the most part, evangelicals have been reduced to the position where God is a supervisor desperately seeking help. I love that. Standing at the wayside, he tries to find out how many helpers will come to his rescue and bail him out of a tight spot. We mistakenly believe that God needs workers, and so we cheerfully say, I'll go to work for the Lord. I do not think we should ever work until we learn to worship. Out of your fiery worship, God will call you to work for him. He's not interested in you jumping up and starting some slapdash religious project. So good. Okay, and then I'll read you one more. When God calls a man to follow him, he calls that man to follow him regardless of the cost. Everybody knows that the more important something is, the higher the cost. What costs you little or nothing is worth exactly that much. What are we willing to pay, sacrifice, or surrender in order to advance in living the crucified life? One of the best books I have ever read. All right, and that is all of my lifestyle and spiritual favorites. But before we go, I want to make this a giveaway. I bought 2 of the Essential Tozers to give to one of you girls. I cannot even tell you how much I love him. So I'm going to give 2 of these away and some leather bookmarks with it. Hold on. What do I want you to do to enter this giveaway? I know, just tell me one of your blessings for the week or the day. Just tell me something that you are blessed by today, and that will enter you in this giveaway. I'll announce it 2 weeks from today, and that's all I've got for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.